All right, we're just a few days from some big primaries, including in Georgia, where the former president Donald Trump has worked hard, really hard, to defeat incumbent Republican Governor Brian Kemp. CNN senior data reporter Harry Enten here. So how's that going for him, Harry?
He's about to probably get embarrassed, John. That's the word, embarrassed. So, look, this is a new Fox News poll that was released on Wednesday night. You need 50% of the vote plus one to avoid a runoff. And look at where Brian Kemp is. He's at 60%. He is 32 points ahead of David Perdue. Look at where we were in March, folks. Brian Kemp was at 50%. David Perdue is just 11 points back. In that 2-month period, David Perdue has basically fallen through the ground, while Brian Kemp, there we go, has skyrocketed. Brian Kemp, the very clear favorite ahead of that primary on Tuesday.
And just to be clear, David Perdue is the candidate that Donald Trump very publicly endorsed. Brian Kemp, the candidate Donald Trump very publicly wants to defeat.
That's correct. How dare Brian Kemp, he thinks, certify a legitimate count last 2 years ago.
So, again, there are other races on Tuesday you're watching also, and there may be the possibility of tough results for Trump there as well.
Yeah, I mean, one of these is in Alabama. Mo Brooks. Remember Donald Trump endorsed him originally and then withdrew that endorsement? And it was because he didn't want to get behind a loser. And when he withdrew that endorsement back in March, Brooks was behind. He was behind by 10. But look what's happened in that 2-month period. Without Trump support, Brooks has gone up. And so now you have this possibility, not only in Georgia where you see David Perdue going down, but you also have this possibility in Alabama where Trump's old candidate actually does well without him. So I think Tuesday could be one of those more embarrassing days for Donald Trump. But, John, one of the things I think is notable, we spoke about Georgia and the governor's race here, is that Trump has not exactly had a lot of good luck in gubernatorial races so far this month. So, you go to Idaho, Brad Little defeats the Trump-endorsed candidate. Nebraska, Jim Pillen defeats the Trump-endorsed candidate. In Ohio, there was no Trump-endorsed candidate, but Mike DeWine beat back 3 pro-Trump challengers. So in gubernatorial races, a lot of voters are saying, we don't care what Trump is essentially
Might be more of a different calculation.
Yes.
People are thinking more locally. Harry,